The sheriff took me to the lake Alice and I had stayed at, but the cabin had disappeared.
It was never there, man. Episode number 2, Taken. I'm YourGibs. We are playing Alan Wake, a Remedy masterpiece, in my humble opinion. I have played the Max Payne games. If you want to check those out on my channel, I've recorded all Max Payne 1, Max Payne 2. I also recorded the Alan Wake American Nightmare.
Honey, I'm home.
Back here, sweetie. How was it?
Worst weather I've ever seen.
You should put some coffee on. It'll warm you up. Hey, handsome. This is gonna be a long night, but these shots are turning out great.
I guess you're gonna need that coffee then. I'll go put it on.
Sure, we'll go take care of that business right away. Alright then. So I assume we're going to learn about the Taken. Oh, manuscript page. Hello. Oh, there's 2 here. Okay.
It's true what they say about the fall and the sudden stop at the end. I'd lain here in the snow while the lurid chain of scenes that had led me here kept playing in my head. A rerun of my own private snuff movie. A memory of my corpse. Alone at my own wake. Thinking in metaphors again. The femme fatale was gone. Only a sour taste remained of the kiss that killed me.
Man, that sounded like Max Payne, voice actor
This
there.
was a late goodbye. 13 years after I'd gotten my revenge, it had finally caught up with me. It had been a long time to bear the pain. My blood painted the snow red. A gruesome slushy dissolved all the scattered painkillers and leisurely dripped down to the sewer, mingling with the bile of the city, becoming one with it. I can see them now, my wife and my baby. Honey, I'm home.
Okay. That's his new book, The Sudden Stop. Sweet. Alan Wake. Oh man, look at all those books. The Fall of Casey, Things That I Want. Ah, that's a Max Payne reference. There's a chapter, I can't remember if that's Max Payne 1 or Max Payne 2. Alex Casey, What I Can't Forget, Return to Sender. Ooh, look at those pistols. I want. Oh, it's winter out there. Oh man, that totally reminds me of Max Payne 2, I believe. When you start off, the tutorial is like in a snowy alley there. Oh my god, I'm having Max Payne. I might have to play that again. The first one, I think I enjoyed the first one more than the second one. I mean, the second one definitely looked better. Oh, look, painkillers. The second one looked better, but I felt that the first one's controls were much better. Oh, it's a radio.
The continuing freezing rain and heavy snowfall have necessitated a winter storm warning in the entire tri-state area.
God, how high up are we?
To stay indoors, as many roadways are already closed, and city officials are not expecting snow crews to keep up with the weather. We're now on the 3rd day of the blizzard, and the weather is not expected
These
to
closets awful sparse here. Alright, well, let's see what else is here. I feel like I should be having pistols and some bullet time here. Let's check out this over here. No, it's locked. Can't really run in my own house. It's kind of rude. There's no TV. Where the hell's the TV? I want to see out the window properly. Can I go out here? Wow, it's quite the snowstorm. Okay, let's go to the kitchen. I think we're done in here until we turn on the coffee machine.
Coffee's on.
Great, thanks. I'll need it if I'm gonna finish this by tomorrow.
That would be one classic coffee machine. Nice fridge though. This is a nice little apartment. Look at that awesome phone.
Oh, hey, I just finished those cover mock-ups. They're on your desk. Tell me what you think.
No kidding. I didn't think you'd get them done this quickly.
On occasion, I can perform all sorts of miracles, my dear.
Oh, really?
Well, you seemed to think so last night.
Oh boy. Wait, what? What do you mean?
These look really good.
Oh, sure, until Barry gets his hands on them. Which, by the way, will happen over my dead body. The last time was the last time. Oh, and speaking of Barry, he called. Alan!
I'm right here.
Alan, please check the fuse box.
I'm right here. I'm on it, honey.
Please hurry.
Oh.
Honey,
Yay,
it's a power
flashlight.
outage. I've got the flashlight.
Okay. Hi.
You okay?
I'm sorry. It just really spooked me.
Don't worry. We'll just break out the candles.
She does not like the dark.
I know it's stupid, but it's just... Especially when I'm not prepared for it, you know? It gets to me.
I love you.
Tell me a story, writer.
Okay. I used to have these nightmares when I was a kid. The dark really spooked me, too. When it got really bad, my mom gave me this old light switch. She called it the clicker.
The clicker, huh?
Yeah. If I ever got scared of the dark, I could just flip the switch and a magic light would scare the monsters away.
Oh, sure.
Here it is.
Alan.
Maybe it'll help you, too.
Yeah, nice story, writer boy. You made that up right now, didn't you?
No. Seriously.
I love you, even if you are a liar.
I love you.
Thanks for this.
He's not a liar, he's a storyteller. He's a writer. That's not lying. But yeah, they're definitely high up in that building there. The only one with a balcony, too. Present day, pardon me.
How do you feel, Mr. Wake? Any nausea, disorientation, anything like that? Mr. Wake, how are you feeling?
Oh, Jesus.
I'm okay. My head's fine. I had to lie about my headache and memory loss. He'd send me to a hospital for tests. I couldn't leave without Alice.
Very well. I don't think you have a concussion, but you've obviously been through quite a shock. You should take it easy for a couple of days.
Thanks.
Well then, Mr. Wake, we're done here. If the pain gets any worse or you experience any other symptoms, you should come see me. I'll let you get on with it then. Sarah, Sheriff Breaker, is waiting for you. She's very good at her job. I'm sure she can locate your wife in no time.
All right, well,
Doc Nelson was the image of a small-town doctor. Sheriff Breaker had called him to the station to take a look at the cut in my head.
nice
I'm
fish.
sorry you had to cut your morning fishing short for this, Doc.
Oh, she's a beauty, ain't she? Not the biggest I ever caught, if you can believe that coming from an old fisherman like me, but she's right up there. Now, she's a largemouth bass, which is what you're after if you prefer a lure. Now, if you want either trout or salmon, on the other hand, then it's fly fishing for you. You a fishing man, Mr. Wake? Oh, doesn't really matter, I suppose. But it can be very relaxing out there.
You keep talking and talking.
Off the water this time of year. Closest thing to heaven.
I think we're done. Okay, let's go for a little walk-sees here and see what else is going on here. Oh, ambulance.
Come in, Mr. Wake.
No, I don't want
Your
to.
phone's on the desk. The
Nope.
battery was dead. It's charged now.
Have you seen this man? A knack for winning contests. Okay, is that like a developer thingamajiggy? Interesting. Missing a cat. Okay, we'll just do
Mr.
a...
Wake,
Well,
the sheriff is waiting for you in her office down the corridor.
yeah, I'm looking
That
for...
was Cynthia Weaver. I guess you can call her the town eccentric. She used to be the editor of the local newspaper, but she's focused on, other things these days.
She's a kook, is what you're trying to say.
Yeah, it's Mulligan here. I'm at Stucky's gas station with Thornton. There's no sign of him. Over.
Wait. Yeah, this is Thornton. Look, we've located the brake float. It's here. That's some good news, right? Stucky was supposed to be driving it at the rehearsals today. Over.
Oh, give me that. Mulligan here. Looks like someone really thrashed the garage. Over.
Okay, roger that, guys. Keep looking for Stucky. James out.
The sheriff wants to see you in her office, Mr. Wake.
Okay, alright. I'll go talk to the sheriff, Sarah. Once I check these doors first. Oh, that's where the doctor was. Hello.
Your phone, Mr. Wake?
Yes, I need you.
Have you started looking for my wife yet?
Whoa, let's get all
My men
angry.
are already on it. Now, can you tell me what happened?
I'm not sure. I can't remember. We were arguing. I walked out of the cabin.
The cabin on Cauldron Lake?
Oh boy.
How did you end up at Stucky's gas station?
I wanted to tell her what had happened last night, but I couldn't. She'd lock me up. Excuse
Unknown
me.
caller.
I need to take this.
That's kind of creepy.
Hello?
Alan, please help me.
Alice?
Stop talking to the law. You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife again.
Who is this?
Go to the back lot. There's a hole in the fence on the left. Look inside the junker. I left a little something there to convince you we're all on the same page here. After you ditch the cops, you're gonna meet me in Elderwood National Park. There's a spot called Lover's Peak.
Mr. Wake, can I help you with anything?
Don't do nothing stupid, pal. We're watching you.
I need to get some air. The sheriff said I could go out back. I couldn't go anywhere yet. I had to play along with the caller. Alice's life was at stake.
He's one of our regulars.
Hey, can you turn the light? The light's on. The
What?
deputies, they don't understand. They won't listen to me.
Oh, hello.
I need it to be bright in here.
He wants it bright. The dark presence in the
spite of its
diner.
human mask, to describe the dark presence as intelligent would have implied human qualities on something decidedly inhuman. Nonetheless, it found the one spot in the diner that was dark enough. Some light spilled into the corridor, ravaging it. But it took the pain. Horrible as it was, the writer would soon fix that. He would be coming to the one place where it still had power.
Cool. Episode number 2 is ticketing along.
Hey!
Where the hell's the light switch, man?
Can you help me? Can you turn the lights on?
Yes, sir.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Hey, you're all right.
You're drunk.
You're a good guy. Don't let anybody tell you different. You know, I shouldn't even be in here. The cops, they got it all wrong. See? Sure, I beat him up, but I wasn't drunk. I mean, I wasn't drunk at the time. I only got drunk afterward.
Okay.
Okay, listen, you gotta listen carefully now. Here's the kicker. That wasn't Danny. No, sir. It only looked like him. You wanna know who it really was? I'll tell you who it really was.
Goddamn
It was a
space
goddamn
alien.
Space alien!
Love it.
The early morning light hurt my eyes and made my head ache. The man on the phone had said, go through the fence on the left.
Well, folks, it's been another long night, and it's about time for me to sign off. Yeah, that was what I need.
Anything over here? Oh. Oh, back to the junker. Kick it down. Alright, wait, you do it, man. You go. Oops. Wake
The
at Lover's
kidnapper
Peak.
fired his gun one last time, and the shadow vanished into the darkness it had come from. See? Nothing to it, Wake. The thought of Alice in his hands was revolting. We stood on the wooden platform of Lover's Peak, the waterfall on the mountain behind us, the lights of the radio mast blinking red in the heights above. I fought with the urge to take a swing, force myself to speak. Let's cut the act now. Where's my wife?
Damn it. Why wouldn't you throw a damn it at the end of that? Alright, so what's in here?
Alice's driver's license had been placed on the front seat. The caller meant business. Barry?
Ow! Thank God! Where the hell have you been? I've been trying to reach you for a week, you and Alice. I've been worried sick. I flew out yesterday. I'm here in Bright Falls.
Barry, listen to me. I'm at the sheriff's station. Come and get me. I can't talk now.
Al, what the hell is going on?
I had to get the sheriff to let me go. I needed to get to Elderwood National Park to meet Alice's kidnappers.
Okay, so how do I get out of here? Oh. Come on, Hoppy over there. There you go. Let's go back and talk to the sheriff. Look at that nice Ford vehicle. Nice little product placement. That happens to be what looks like a Ford Fusion, if I'm not mistaken. I actually owned one of these at one point. Actually, well, I own one now too. I've had 2 Ford Fusions. Nice little cars. See, my uncle works at Ford.
A writer is a light that reveals the world of his story from darkness, shapes it from nothingness. The way a sculptor carves a statue from a block of granite. If I stop, the world I'm making dies. Darkness will reclaim it. It's a long, hard journey into the dark. Alice's life is at stake, but I can't think about that, or I'll lose it. The dread lingers at the edge of perception. I'll push on. Anything is possible here. I'll write the story. I'll save her.
Alright, you do that.
Marvelous, Sarah. I just wanted to settle all the damage the Anderson brothers might have inadvertently caused on their recent and regrettable little outing.
Are you feeling any better, Mr. Wake?
Feel great.
I'd like to leave. Am I free to go?
Well, we still need to talk about...
Am I under arrest?
No, of course not. But I need to know where you'll be staying so I can get in touch with you.
I'd avoid the motel. The Majestic is known for its roaches. The
Lovely.
cabins at Elderwood are pretty nice, though.
That sounds perfect.
I'm Dr. Emil Hartman. I'd like to invite you to stay at Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Did you talk to my wife?
I had the pleasure of discussing your situation with her on several occasions.
Did you set something up with her?
I invited her here. My clinic is a place where...
Oh, hey! Oh, my!
Take it easy.
Hey, nobody move! Get your hands off of my client!
Who are you?
I'm Barry Wheeler, his agent. If you have business with Mr. Wake, you talk to me. You yokels won't know what hit you once I sick my lawyers on your asses.
No harm done, Sarah. I'm all right. I don't want to press charges. Mr. Wake, my offer still stands.
Get me out of here.
We'll meet
What the hell
later.
was that about, Al? We don't need a replay of that thing with the paparazzi. I thought they were gonna lock you up.
Barry, how I love you.
I had to talk to someone. I told Barry everything. He thought I was certifiable. But when he heard about the manuscript, I had him. The fact that I'd written something, even if I couldn't remember it, was enough for him. He smelled money. And he believed that Alice had been kidnapped. Anything beyond that was another story. I had a midnight appointment with the kidnapper in a place called Lover's Peak, somewhere in Elderwood National Park. The plan was to rent a cabin.
I don't like it, Al. I don't like any of it. It's not good. In fact, it's the absolute opposite of good.
Hey, there's Rose.
Barry, you found him.
Hi, Rose.
Oh, wow. I was just thinking about you, too.
Great.
I was just bringing Rusty some coffee. He's on the balcony, looking after Max. Poor thing. I really need to go. Great to see you again, Mr. Wake. Later.
Barry.
Who's Max?
What an airhead.
Jeez, Mr. Takes a swing at everybody. This is not her fault. She's a very nice girl and, more importantly, a fan. She even has a fan site dedicated to you. And she was very helpful when I was looking for you.
Cool. Ah, skeleton of the Columbian mammoth. Cool. Learning is cool. Alright, we should just do a little bit of a...
Seriously, Al, what you were saying in the car, just listen to yourself.
You know what, Barry? I told you because I thought you would help me. Not judge, help.
What, you shot a guy and his body just disappeared? When was the last time you slept? What, are you high? Have you been drinking?
No! Look, Barry, I'm missing a week, and someone's got Alice, and everything's just...
Do you understand what it sounds like when you say stuff like that? Don't get me wrong, it's a good story, could be a bestseller. But when you start confusing fiction with reality, you're buying yourself a ticket to the funny farm.
Wait here.
Alright, well there was a thermos, and we need to go outside. That one's locked, so what we'll do here is we'll cut the video here, and we'll see you guys in the next video. We are playing Alan Wake. Thanks for watching, folks.